So all my friends were from the school, and the only friends that I had around my area were like kids who lived in my neighborhood. And so when I moved to Newport, like I still went to the school in Anaheim, so it wasn't like I wasn't very well connected with the people living in Newport. I just happened to live there. And so yeah, I played basketball when I was younger.
That's really far. Like their ranch to Anaheim?
Yeah, it was like a 30 minute commute.
So,
but when you're a kid, you don't really think about that shit.
Yeah, for that with basketball. So if you want to talk about basketball, why have you been so on and off with basketball through your whole life that I've known you?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty hot and cold. I don't know. I feel like I honestly could not tell you. See, if we're gonna talk about myself, I have to do some more self-reflecting. I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But yeah, I don't know. You want to talk about something else?
All right, man.
No, that's true. Let's not do his interview now.
All right, you just want to talk about life? Shit. How you been living?
Bro, good. I'm loving the weather right now.
That's fast. Bro, it's all the time. There's the basic fucking starter conversations. At this point, it's weather and college decisions. So I fucking hate talking about that personally.
I feel like the weather matters so much for me.
It does.
Cause if it's cold, I feel so much more shitty, and then that impacts all other aspects of my life. If the weather, I just feel like I'm a worse person when the weather's cold out.
Well, I'm just saying.
Really?
You made fun of me when I told you I had seasonal depression.
I think I have that too.
Yeah,
honestly, yeah.
In fucking winter, I've tested.
Yeah.
And in June gloom. June gloom is the worst season for me. When it's hot and fucking cloudy, it's disgusting.
Okay,
bro, I'm the exact opposite. I hate when it's hot.
This is beautiful
and I
weather.
love when it's cold.
Yeah. You don't like it right now?
No, it's nice right now, but in the morning, that was my favorite kind of weather.
Oh, what?
When it's in the morning and it's sunny and it's clear.
But when it's cloudy and it's overcast, right?
I hate clouds.
You like overcast?
You know those days when it's hella foggy and you can't see
Okay, I like fog. Fog's pretty sick.
Yeah, but
when it's just feet in front of you,
when
can't
it's
see.
just cloudy,
Yeah.
not foggy.
Yeah.
When it's just clouds in the fucking air, that's disgusting.
That's just I don't like overcast. I hate that shit.
I just like it when it's cold. I hate when it's hot.
We can talk about weather. What else can we talk about?
How about them Raptors?
How about them Raptors? They're playing today. I hope they beat.
Are you still a Raptors fan at this point?
Kinda. I like their squad right now.
Why the fuck are you a Raptors fan?
Because I didn't have a team when I came in freshman year. I didn't really like the Lakers. I liked the Lakers before LeBron joined. But now I still like him. I don't know. I'm on and off with LeBron. I like him right now.
That's bullshit. You're on LeBron.
Okay, I'm on
you
LeBron right
on
now.
LeBron.
But when I first came to stage, I didn't like the Lakers. So, and I really like Kawhi Leonard. I'm a big Kawhi fan.
Yeah, okay.
So I was more of a Kawhi fan than a Raptors fan. But, he obviously doesn't play on the team anymore, so.
Got you. But, bro, we want to fucking talk about LeBron. Okay, what's your case for LeBron being the greatest of all time?
My case for LeBron being the greatest of all time is that
Now you're saying he's the greatest of all time?
Yeah, I switched up pretty hard too. Because I feel growing up, when I watched basketball, I hated LeBron James so much.
And now you're a Bron-sexual.
I am a Bron-sexual. Okay, I really like LeBron James now because in the moment you hate him, but I've grown because he didn't make the playoffs this year, so that gave me time to watch basketball without LeBron. I'm like, damn. Even though I hated him, I really fucking appreciated him. I loved watching him, and then now I just have this great respect for him. And I used to not like the way he acted, all cocky and egotistical, and he thought he was the shit. But honestly, he is the shit, and that's why I fuck with him. He is the shit, and he acts like it. So I respect that. I don't know. I think he's hard. I fuck with LeBron.
What about his steroids?
See,
we talked about this before. Steroids, it doesn't matter if he takes steroids. He does take steroids, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he definitely does.
He's still a great basketball player, and I feel like the media in general tries to pick off especially when we have like great players or great role models, in specific great black role models, because they're trying to demean these figures, in my opinion. I'm being so real with that. You know, I'm like dating and shit, but
I agree with that.
When there's a figure like you have a shining white knight shining white knight, blah blah blah, fucking shit. People try and demean that, and they'll try and pick the littlest shit off of him. In reality, LeBron isn't just unscathed in his basketball career besides the Dallas Mavericks series, but that's 1 out of 20 fucking years. But he's also unscathed as a human being, really. And I feel your energy already. You're gonna mention the China shit, but to say that we would act any differently is kind of crazy.
What? I don't even know.
Okay,
what China
wait.
shit is.
So, LeBron does take steroids, but literally so does every other fucking athlete.
Nah.
Like, why would they not take steroids then? Tell me.
You think John Morant takes steroids?
I don't know. Okay, I think he takes He has to. Why would he not take some performance-enhancing drugs? He's in the NBA. Like, this is like, he wants to be the greatest, right? Like, you want to be the best player you can be.
Yeah, but I'd say it matters more in baseball and football than like basketball. Like,
okay, well, he has the option to take it, and he's not. And just because LeBron's taking it, and he just, like, I don't think you should, like, I don't think that's a knock on him. Like, so what, he takes steroids. Like,
if anything, I think at a certain point,
it's crazy. You actually did a full 180.
I did. Like, I bagged on LeBron for that so much, but now that I think about it, it's like, why? I think it's because I just didn't like LeBron, so I was bagging on him more for it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
What about the fact that he's a dumbass?
Okay. I was talking to David about this.
We were talking about this earlier.
I was saying LeBron does say some really, like, stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I think it's because he just talks too much. Like, I was saying, like, okay, when I talk a lot, like, you know, like, I occasionally say dumbass shit because I talk a lot. That's the same thing with LeBron. If he talked less, the chance of him saying dumbass shit would be less. And I just don't like how he gives his input on everything. I feel like if he was more selective with his words and wasn't so, like, vocal and, like, his opinions are so polar on everything, then I would like him more as, like, outside of basketball. But, I mean, what are your thoughts on that, David?
I just think, like, some of his takes are pretty generic. Like, I just feel like sometimes he sounds like Matthew. And that's, like, that's, like, fucking okay. But, like, I look up to LeBron for not for his political opinions or anything. I feel like if you're really listening to LeBron for your political opinions or, like, what you should actually believe, you're looking in the wrong direction. Just because, not because what he says is wrong, but it's because it's LeBron. Like, you know, you shouldn't let, like, someone like LeBron, like, just dictate how you feel, but at the same time, he could be right about shit. I'm not saying that what he says is wrong. I just gotta clarify that.
I also just don't like how, like, people with influence like to give their 2 cents on, like, politics, because I feel like why should what someone else thinks impact your, like, I don't like how, like, those figures can sway, like, the opinion of the public. You know what I mean? I just want everyone to be like independent thinkers.
I'm okay with I that's what your last statement, that's what I like. I'm okay with people giving their opinion. Like, LeBron could really say whatever the fuck he wants on Twitter. That's why I fuck with, like, individuals like Kyrie Irving and KD. Like, take control of your own voice. Or, like, Draymond, like, start your own podcast, take control of your own voice and platform. So you can say whatever the fuck you want. But in reality, I wish people were more independent thinkers and could think of their own solution rather than looking to figures in general. That's how, like, cancel culture is created and all that shit, because we just follow waves. And that... Elon Musk, by the way.
Ooh.
7 billion?
I think it was 43
billion for Twitter. And he's gone on Twitter rampages and shit. Trump's probably gonna come back to Twitter, I think.
Yeah.
Because I doubt, like, Musk would ban him. Because obviously he's also talking about all this,
they
like,
accepting it?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he already owns it.
He owns it now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a proposal.
I think it was like yesterday or the day before they accepted it.
Yeah, I think he's had it for 2 days. And you know, I'm a Twitter warrior personally. Ridwan, you're ex-Twitter warrior. I'm not sure if you use Twitter, but
I have Twitter, but I just never really got into it. Like, I don't know how to.
I fucking love Twitter. The thing is, it tracks all your data and shit, so it's like TikTok where it knows everying about you. But at the same time, when it tracks your data, it, like, caters things to what
I
you
just
see.
occasionally see, like, I feel like Twitter's the funniest, like, platform.
I think Twitter's the wildest.
You can find really weird shit on Twitter. I know that.
Because there's no filter on there, so anything
if I scroll
goes
through my Twitter,
Yeah.
there's gonna be boobies somewhere on it.
Yeah.
It's just true. I guess it's catered to me. So,
which is why I got off it, by the way, is because every time I'd go on Twitter, I'd see at least like 2 or 3 dicks.
Oh, what the?
Yo, okay, I'm not sure why you're seeing dicks. What type of shit are you like? I see hella boobies.
I mean, I see boobies too, but
Does that count, by the way? I was talking with Austin the other day, and I stopped, but I still like see boobies. Oh, sorry, prawn. But I still see boobies. Does that count or no?
Like, is it like, just?
Are you watching it?
Yeah.
I like scroll past it. I'm like, nice. And then I scroll past it, you know?
I think that's softcore. You know, like softcore.
I got you. Like, I'm not gonna like just.
I've tried to stop watching. Like, I have stopped watching.
I feel like if anything, my testosterone's the highest now. Is there someone behind me? Is that what you're looking at?
No, you're good.
Okay. My testosterone's like probably the highest it's ever been. Now it's just like we have more time and it's like more self-control.
I feel like back then it was more of like I was doing it just to do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. How much of this do you want to cut out by? Just the 2-week thing? I think 2 months ago.
I mean, I don't really.
Okay, keep it all in. Fuck it.
No. I'll cut out like the bad parts.
What were the bad parts?
I'll make it big. I'll make it big.
Be explicit about the bad parts.
I trust Ridwan. You edit it?
Yeah.
I'll trust him with like this.
On the Moo Pod, we started talking about.
The thing is,
I listened to the Moo
Okay.
Pod. That was actually a good pod.
Sometimes I swear on some of these you keep it like way too big.
Because
It's like either like cut it out completely or like just like leave most of it in. You know what I mean?
Like what? Can you give me an example?
Like if we're talking about it's like I watch and then there's a large blank. It's like whoa, wowzers. You know, it's just like
okay. But here's the thing. I realized also that like because Gabe was texting me, I asked him to watch the pod and he's like texting me throughout and he's like, bro, what'd you say in this? Because we fill it in because we were there.
Yeah.
So like in our heads we fill in the conversation because we heard it. And so that's why even when I blank things out, I feel like I didn't actually blank them out.
I was listening. You can cut this out.
Sophomore
I feel like I
year.
heard that actually.
Yeah. That's a rumor by a bunch of upperclassmen.
The one that I said that like some kids came up to me and told him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Dude, what the fuck happened to you sophomore and junior year? I feel like you disappeared from that.
Sophomore year, I just I didn't play basketball.
See, he didn't know.
What?
That's what I'm talking about. He didn't know.
Yeah.
Because since you were there in the conversation, you filled it in. But like most people don't know it.
Okay,
sophomore year. Bro, honestly, I think it's because I saw you guys were always doing basketball, and I never went to that, so I would go home. And then during lunch and conference,
yeah.
Those are the only times I would actually see you guys. But then I would be like, asking a teacher a question or like studying. And Stuco also. That's like a lot of my lunches, so that's why. And then junior year was the COVID year. I feel like I was there. I was there when you guys were like online. Yeah. So I was there junior year. It was
No, none of us came until March.
Oh, yeah, no, I was there for the later half of junior year. I was there. Also, sophomore year, that was the year I was gone.
I don't think you were gone. I don't know.
No, you were gone.
No, during lunches, yes.
There's some people that were gone. Like we talked about people that were gone. He wasn't gone. It was just like he was there, but
a lot less.
Yeah,
I would see you like.
It's like you'd come during lunch, and then we'd see you, and then I forgot who your other person was.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "We gotta go to a Stuco meeting," and he'd be like, "Oh, come on." It'd be like just as you sit down or something.
Yeah. Because I'd be there for like the first 5 minutes.
And then we wouldn't see you the rest of the day. That's what would happen.
You in general. You just like sometimes you're extreme tryhard and sometimes you're lazy as fuck.
Okay. Okay. Give me an example.
Like in our math class, some days you're like, "Come on, let's go ask them some questions," and some days you're like, "David."
It really depends on if I like what I'm learning or not.
Okay, then how about with like basketball?
Because some days I like basketball and some days I hate it. It's really like, I don't know. I'm like, you could tell I was like, when I played, I was pretty streaky, right?
Yeah.
So the days I wasn't hitting, I fucking hated basketball. But the days that I was hitting, I love basketball. So that's why I was so on and off with it. And then when I would enter like slumps, I'd just be like, bro, I just don't give a I don't care enough to be like, you know what I mean? And also I like back then I was not saying I'm mature now, but I was like way more immature, and I just felt like I earned shit when I really didn't, and I never put in the work, and I felt like I deserved it anyway. And like I just wasn't I could be pissy, like I don't know. I just feel like I was immature, but now I kind of regret the shit that I did with basketball because I actually like the sport, and I wish I put more hard work and effort into it because I feel like I could have been pretty good. Well, a lot better than I was when I did play.
You could have been fucking good.
Everyone told me that,
yeah,
bro.
because you're naturally decently athletic, especially for, honestly, let's be real, for an Indian-Asian person.
Yeah.
You're, like, naturally more athletic and taller than most of, like, the demographic around us. So, like, think about it. Like, I'm constantly working out, and, like, I have a dad bod. Whereas, like, you've been able to work out. You have similar hops to me. You have a fucking nice body. Pause. And you can run. By the way, we'll get into that. But like, let's be real. You look like 2 times better than me with like half the effort. And you're like more. You're almost at my athleticism with like a quarter of the effort.
I think. Okay, how high can you jump?
I could like dunk a tennis ball.
Oh damn, you can jump high. Damn, I didn't know you could jump that high.
I can't. I mean, I don't jump that high. But like, I thought you can't. You dunk a tennis ball? I've seen you get
Actually,
high.
yeah, I probably because I can grab rim with both hands. So
Yeah,
I could
see,
probably.
I can't even touch rim with both hands, but I could dunk a tennis ball.
I don't know. I don't.
No, grabbing with 2 hands is I think that's hard.
Yeah, dude, no, you could dunk a tennis ball. See, you jump higher, where you might have more.
I might not be able to do it right now, but during the basketball seasons, when I would like. Also, I feel like when you play basketball more, you get more athletic. So during the seasons, I would be.
Seasons, I had no hops.
During the seasons, I could jump way. Like right now, I probably can't jump for shit. But during the season, bro, I remember like I'd be like, when I was warm during practice, I would like run up and just like fucking grab the rim. It wasn't even that hard.
See, you were just a naturally athletic motherfucker. You were suave. You didn't try that much, and you had like you know like there's that one 2K role player that has like all the best animations.
Yeah.
You had good animations like that, and like you really did that a lot of time. Like every coach fucking said that to you.
I don't know.
And then I said that to you your fucking senior year, and then you just decided to go back to basketball, and then you quit again.
This year you had a lot of like it is what it is mentality.
Yeah, I mean you were on. Let's be real, you were on JV.
Yeah.
So it really is what it is. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like especially when you stop playing basketball like your sophomore year, that's like a lot of missed opportunities in my opinion.
I agree.
And
I should have played that year. And I heard that this wasn't sophomore year like the most fun year. Okay, wait, you
just points like slinger that.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Bro, I wish I played then, cause I really, even though freshman year basketball, that was probably the most like interesting year of basketball I've ever had.
Why?
Me on the team. That whole dynamic was so crazy.
That was for a month and
a half. It was so toxic. It was.
Wait, no, I'm the least toxic person of all time.
That shit was so toxic, Dave. Okay. Oh my god. Do you remember those bus rides back when you were pissed at
That is true. Okay, yeah, we're not talking about that. But I'm like a nice guy.
And I would sit next to Dave, and Dave would text me like, "Oh my god,
I act through love.
Fuck the team, fuck everyone," and I'd be like, "Yeah, bro, on God."
No,
so bad.
See how I hate that. I let that shit go.
But I rode for you, Dave. I actually was like,
yeah.
That year I rode for you because I respected the work you put in for our team. I was like, damn,
thank you.
This is like our like fucking LeBron.
I always felt that shit for real. Yeah, shit. Back to the fucking body shit. How does it feel to like always be called attractive?
Bro, I actually like. I really appreciate when someone says that, but I mean, like, what else am I supposed to say? Okay.
I don't know, but no, you're kind of like you're like nah.
Because what are you supposed to say? Like, think about it.
Okay, that and also like, I don't know. I don't feel like that matters so much. I'd rather get like a more heartfelt compliment. You know what I mean?
This
like,
is like when Arjun's like height doesn't matter all that much. You know, when you have it, you downplay it.
Actually, that's true. I agree with that. Yeah. Like if I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like if you were an ugly motherfucker, let's be real, you would say the exact opposite shit.
I think it's just because you get it so much that it's like
I get a
you
compliment.
become desensitized to it.
Also, I don't like those compliments. Also, I don't know why.
What, like Arjun says, Jushen, I want to fuck you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first
That's
of all, that makes me
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. Second of all, okay, cut this shit out because we're acting so fucking gay right now. All right, this is so gay. Everyone has like stuff like,
What is Arjun Bhakta?
hi, he's fucking 6'7".
I know.
Imagine being 6'7". Like, okay, take a second, pause. Think about your height in your head, and then imagine being you at 6'7". You're looking down
God.
on everyone.
Yeah, that's actually great.
That's wild.
Do you really think everyone has something though?
Yeah. And if they don't have like a superficial quality, those are the people who tend to be like smart and they focus on like less superficial. But when I started lifting, it was
Bro, gotta cut that
and
out.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
obviously.
Yeah, end of 2020. So from I think it was around October I cut a lot of weight. I got that. Remember how like I used to be pretty skinny?
Yeah.
Freshman year, I got yeah, and I got really fat at one point. Not like fat, but I was like pretty chubby.
That's so Calvin.
That photo is terrible. But I cut my weight to 137 at like, which was like my lowest by far. And so I was like a twig. And then I started like lifting heavy. I was eating like 3 meals a day and 3 snacks. I was like, and like shakes at night. Bro, it was a grind because like, you know, like during quarantine or like online school, you had a lot of free time. So I was like,
Yeah.
and I hated being like not productive with all that free time. It's like, let me just do something.
Bro,
And I just lifted a
the thing
lot.
is, you talk about all that shakes and shit, you're always bulking. And like you still look like you're cutting.
Okay, I'm cutting right now.
He's cutting right now, yeah. Really?
I bulk from probably around like late. What's the month after October? November. So probably from November to like April is like when I bulk. But I'm not gonna even bulk anymore. Like unless there's no point.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm always bulking too. You gotta get that summer bod though.
I know, that's why I cut.
Nah.
Dave, why don't you cut? You got like pretty good math.
Food is so fucking good.
I
Dave, I was
agree.
gonna say, bro, like, I know you like, I don't know. I feel like you're not as careful about your nutrition as Jushen is.
Yeah, okay, well, one thing is because, like, working out for me was always, like, just, like, it's been a love of the actual action of working out rather than the actual results of it. So it's, like, I don't really care too much about, well, I mean, it's, like, third in my rank of why I work out or why I look. Like, people have asked me before, like, you work out to get chicks, right? And I'm like, no, I don't even get that many
I
chicks.
don't think anyone works out to get chicks.
No, most
Yeah.
people, a lot of fucking people do. Like the 80 percentile of people work out to get chicks. And it's like, okay, so why are you working out? And it's like, you know, it started as basketball and then it was really just like a happiness and then like actually feeling good about myself.
Yeah, that's how it started with me. Because I would be in the weight room during... Okay, also, being embarrassed, like I was so embarrassed to go in the weight room my freshman year.
I remember that.
Because
Me
I
and
was
Tyler.
like, bro, I couldn't move any fucking weight. So I would hate going in the weight room. And I just don't like that feeling of being embarrassed. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get better at this. Like I don't want to feel like a pussy ass bitch.
I feel like we're less, by the way, for the chicks thing, like we're less like superficial about it. But like, yeah, for real, like a lot of people, like the reason they work out is to get chicks. And it's like fine to do that because I think it's like putting something into a positive aspect or like bringing it into a positive result. But it's, yeah, like most people, like, yeah.
Okay, I feel like I started off being like, okay, yeah, for like that reason.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
how
but
most
then the
people
more
start.
I did it, I was like, okay, like, I don't really give a fuck about that. Like, I just like how I feel after I work out. Like, I don't know. And I like feeling like stronger and like faster and
I
like,
like that feeling too, like feeling
Yeah.
stronger.
That's
yeah, like I just want to be like the most athletic I can be. Because I feel like if I like, working out translates to other parts of my life. What the fuck? Yo!
What?
Yo!
What? I don't see what's happening.
Did you see what he did?
What?
He like put a towel on his face and like half teabagged him. The big dude.
Okay. I'm really just trying to be like the best Dave I can possibly be.
Yeah. That's kind of, and I think that's kind of like what maturity is. You know what I mean? Like trying to be the best person you can be. Before I didn't have that mentality, and I didn't have it till a little while ago. But now I'm just trying to be the best I can be. You know what I mean?
That's amazing, man. That's actually fantastic.
You don't feel like that?
I definitely feel like that. Like, you know I feel like that, Lebron. I really only give a shit about myself. I say that a lot. But, like, it is, like, I'm just trying to, like, evolve, especially now that we know college is coming. Like, if you really think about it, I was thinking about the other day while I was doing this music video, I was completely embarrassing myself. And it was like, these people, I'm never going to see them again in 3 weeks. So it's like, I really only, you know, I'm focusing on myself right now. So when I enter a new atmosphere, it's like I could be the best I can.
Okay, also I feel like when I did first start lifting, it was like, yeah, like I want like that attention. Like, you know what I mean? Because that's like the superficial side of me. But then the more I did it and the older I got while I was doing it, I was like, okay, one day, like I'm going to be older, right?
Yeah.
And like I'm going to look back at myself when I was a kid and I'm going to be like, okay, I'm only 17 once. Because I'm 17 right now. Like, what did I do with that time?
Yeah.
And I want to say, I want to look back and be like, okay, I spent that time productively trying to be, like, improve myself. And also, I need to be that best version of myself because I want to be the best adult I can be and be the most successful I can. You know what I mean? Like, it's like preparation for the future.
And I think working out is a fucking great investment.
It is. Actually, I love that so much.
I feel like I get the most done in my hour every day of working out than I do in the rest.
I actually agree with that so much. I'll be like working out and I'll be mid-rep and I'll be like, bro, like I can't move this up. And then it'll cross my mind and I'm like, this is the time where I like be better. Mm-hmm. So like, and that hits me, I'm like, all right, I have to get this rep. I have to be better than I was before.
Oh, so I really do feel like the tension was also a motive for me myself. It was mainly because I was fucking depressed, but
yeah, okay. For me, it was also that, like, I was going through, like, a rough part of my life, so I was like, bro, like, I have so much, like, pent-up, like, anger and Jesus Christ. So much, like, anger and frustration within me. Like, I just can't keep holding it in and then, like, going to outlets that, like, are not good.
Jesus Christ.
So, I might as well, like, put that into something that's positive.
Yeah, I know.
Like lifting.
So, you always, like, hear those stories about, like, someone going through a breakup and shit like that. And then they get like 20 pounds of muscle.
You know, you guys are the reason I started working out.
Really? Us two in specific, or like
you two and Tyler.
Why Tyler?
Does Tyler even lift that like that much?
He doesn't even lift that much. Like lift that frequently.
Yeah.
No, but he used to like a while ago.
Like
he did. Freshman, sophomore year. Remember his dad used to post those videos all the time. They work out like every other day.
Yeah, I remember because I was talking to him. And he's like, actually, he inspired me a little bit too, because like junior year, he was talking about like him benching. He was like, yeah, I was benching a plate, and I was like, damn, because I had just started working out at that time, and I was only pushing like 35, maybe it was just 25, and I was like, bro, like I need to be like that. It's just like motivation, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, can I ask, do you like it when people feel up on your arms? It doesn't matter the gender.
Well,
like, separate the genders first.
Okay. A girl? If I like her, then yeah. If it's just a random chick, like, touching my arm, I'll be like, alright, don't fucking touch me. You know what I mean?
I got it.
And for dudes, not really.
Bro, sophomore year, that gave me a lot of fucking... That blew my fucking head up.
When people touch your arms?
Yeah, if you feel up on my arm and like, wow, you're muscular. I'm like, oh my god. And my fucking head turns to a fucking balloon.
You were pretty big sophomore year.
I know. You know my lifts were my highest my sophomore year.
Oh, yeah.
Because junior year is when I had to do fucking the sin of all working out, plyometrics.
I love plyo.
I hate plyo.
I hate doing it, but after...
No, plyo is just fucking sick.
Dude, I actually like plyo. I like... Okay, plyo is the only legs that I like. Traditional legs, like squatting, is so boring.
Oh, I agree with that.
Really?
I agree with it.
Yes, I hate squatting. I'd much rather do jumping and like explosive workouts, because then I feel like I'm like becoming like not stronger but more like athletic.
I got it. Yeah, I agree with that. but like
you don't feel that with your upper body.
push up variations.
Oh, but upper body I like to move because that's fun.
Yeah,
upper
that's
body's
fun. That's fun. I agree with that so much, man.
For me, squatting is like an ego thing because it's like you can move so much more weight on your squats than anything else.
Yeah, but I don't really give a fuck as if I.
Yeah, like nobody.
But I get what you mean.
I mean, if we're going for an ego thing, like bench is the most masculine thing ever.
Yeah.
Like if
That's why I hate cutting because my bench goes down. Like it goes down when I bench. I mean when I cut. What the fuck am I talking?
Dude, I was talking to you the other day, like, if I could really, like, change my body, like, I'm not sure how secure y'all would be. I would, I wish I had visible abs. I wish I had inches to my dick.
You got inches to your dick?
1 inch, a single inch. Because I feel like then I get, like, you know how there's the prime male height? Like, 6'3" is, like, the ideal male height.
It's
I
pretty
did not
tall,
know
bro.
that. Really? Like, I feel like everyone wants to be 6'3".
I want to be 6'2".
Okay, what the
Yeah.
fuck? That's 1 inch away. Good job. Good job. So tall, Jushen.
I thought 6'1" was ideal because you know all the models are 6'1".
Yeah.
What? Like the models?
Like the model height is like.
Are we talking about like supermodels or what? Like
No, just like for anything.
oh, like okay, no. In general though, like I don't know. For most people I talk with, maybe it's because I surround myself with basketball players. It's 6'3".
That's tall, bro.
Not really.
I'm the shorter one in my family. Or
I am
like my
too.
extended family.
I'm the shortest male in my family.
What?
Yeah. Will is 6'4".
Yeah, your brother's.
My dad is
Damn.
6.
I know your brother was.
Actually, I'm taller than my
I did
dad.
that.
But then all my uncles and shit are also like pretty tall, like 6'2". I have
My
a tall Asian
cousins-
family.
Yeah, my cousins are pretty tall. One's. Oh, damn, my bad, Dave. 2 are 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah, they both play basketball. One's 6'3", one's 6'2", couple six, and then I'm like right beneath. Like, then it's me.
That's what I don't get. Like all of these like Asian guys like in our school.
You talk about it's the swimmer, big swimmer.
Yeah, like how
First
come like
party.
everyone here
Oh.
like beats all the odds in like genetic, whatever. I don't get it.
What do you mean?
Like bro, even Arjun being 6'6", he's Indian.
I mean, you want you want me to say it? Well, one thing like, so we're like the elite, you know, we're the
Yeah.
capital of the districts in Hunger Games, and because of that, we have more food in general, which
Yeah.
is less malnourishment.
Yeah.
We don't have to resort to McDonald's and poor food like that. Oh, that sounds so weird, but I eat a ton of fucking McDonald's. But you know what I mean. In general, like you meet kids here who have never had McDonald's in their life.
But then,
which is
okay,
crazy.
that makes sense to me. But then why are like, I feel like our grade was like the drop off in terms of height. Like after us, like all the grades below us are just way
Because the
shorter.
Asians, we were the jumping Asians. And then
That's what I'm saying in general. Like
Now
you think about like
it's
half
been
the Asians in
promoted.
our grade, maybe not half, but there's so many Asians in our grade that are like damn near 6 foot.
that's what also I wanted to say. Let's keep on going on that. Like, money also
Or
breeds,
more.
in general, attractiveness, and attractive qualities are also seen
Yeah.
as height in general.
Facts.
So it's like, you know, natural selection also still favors height.
Facts.
That's my theory. I'm not saying this based on a scientific basis. This is just my theory.
I actually really agree with the nutrition thing. Because my dad is short. My mom's pretty tall. My dad's not short, but he's not like that tall. He like right now, he claims he used to be like 5'8". When I match up to him, he's like 5'6". My mom's like 5'8" though. So maybe that's why I'm like decently tall. I don't know. And also the food, that's why.
Yeah. You don't see too many like fat motherfuckers around here. Just because like we have the availability not to like fucking McDonald's anymore.
Yeah.
And also in general, we have a lot more white people and Asian people which have higher metabolisms. So if we're talking about like weight and shit like that. So if you really like think about it, like in our like society, like in general, we come from like a very attractive area in that sense. And we have the privilege of having it. Just because like we have the availability to get like good food and shit. Like and I'm saying this especially more for like older people. Like if you look at the average old person, like you know what I'm saying?
No.
Older people like could keep up their health. Like you know the tall white dude's grandma.
Oh, yeah. The football one?
Oh, okay.
So like people like that could like live off of these luxuries and then they keep them up at like an old age. And with both like having the healthcare available and also like the nutrition aspect, it's like, you know, there's an advantage to that.
Yeah.
As far as like how well you can keep yourself at old age.
See, I did not win the genetic lottery.
Did you?
I did not. That's what I said.
How did you not?
No, I said did you not? How did you not? Because we looked this up. Burmese average is 5'4". You're 5'8". You're 4 inches above the mean.
I don't
And
know,
all-
Russ.
The equivalent of that for a white person is being 6'1".
Oh, the average white dude's 5'8",
5'9".
5'9".
4 inches above 5'9", 6'1". So
Yeah.
like, if you were like, oh, well, I mean, in that sense, you're saying that all Burmese people did not win the genetic lottery.
I don't know.
Bro, okay, first of all,
I don't know.
actually, never mind. I can say that.
My mom is
You're
from
not
like
sick,
England. Like, why
Yeah.
am I not? I don't know.
I mean, because she's fucking Burmese. Her
She's
genes
not.
are Burmese. Her genes are
Yeah.
Burmese. Like,
She's not Burmese.
what do you
What is
call
your
people
mom?
from England? British? Is she British?
No, my mom's like Indian basically. And
Your dad's Burmese?
So
yeah.
It's still the
I got
same.
that.
It's still the same. You know what I mean? Indian, Burmese, you still have that on you, but it doesn't make your, like, let's say a Chinese person, the average is 5'6", and then there's an average Chinese male and average Chinese female, and they immigrate to America. Their kids not going to all of a sudden grow to the average American height. It's like they're genetically displaced to be that height, unless it's coming from malnutrition. The malnutrition.
What else? We talked about this for a while.
Have.
Bro. I don't know. Damn, I love this song. Is it a swim meet right now?
Yeah, it is a swim meet.
I thought it was water polo.
What's the most attractive
Same shit.
features to you?
Hey, a female?
Let's go female and then like a
You
male.
got excited.
We could go female and then we could like just say like a homie.
Not in a dude.
No, like in a dude, like
And
for
a
real,
dude.
like, because there's attractive traits in like homies. You know what I'm saying? That you'd want to surround yourself.
Oh,
with.
yeah, okay. Homies.
But
I
no.
don't think attractive is the right word.
Okay, fine. Let's go women first.
Okay,
for you.
Women. Actually, no, I don't want to go first. I want to hear what other people have to say first.
All right, Dave, you go first then.
Yeah. Because I think Dave and I have very different.
Loyalty's number one.
Are we talking about superficial or all?
All.
Okay.
That's crazy.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Loyalty, physical attractiveness.
Okay, be more specific when it comes to that.
Which part?
Physical attractiveness.
Which do I like?
Don't
it?
clump it
That's
together.
different for everyone.
And
Like-
women in general, like, you know, I like Asian women in general. So it's like skinnier build. You know, in the Asian women build, even in like people who aren't Asian. And then, yeah, actually loyalty, physical attractiveness, just being real. That's about it.
Okay.
I gotta find 5. I gotta think about that.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
Not being a fucking crackhead, maybe.
Okay,
Four.
that could be one of them. Okay, Ridwan, let's say you're 5.
5?
Oh, no, hold up. I got 4 ambition.
Ambition,
5,
yes.
5 just expression in general, open expression.
Okay, Ridwan.
I don't know, you gotta go.
Okay. Number 1, obviously loyalty, because I'm not, like, you have to be, like, loyal.
Okay, you said we were gonna be really different.
Okay, I think, but
But
I think everyone, yeah,
mine
no
was
one
gonna be
wants
loyalty
a
too.
cheater, right?
Okay, well, some people like choose honesty over loyalty, which I don't agree with.
No. Okay, but loyalty. Oh damn.
Because there is a
honesty?
big difference between honesty and loyalty.
Yeah.
I'd 100% rather have someone who's loyal than honest. Because if you're loyal, you're always by my side. Even if you're fucking up, the means were from me.
No, I want someone that's loyal. Like someone where it's like, I'm out of school and I'm like in debt and she still got me. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but
Like,
the thing
Yeah.
is, loyalty also doesn't mean 100% honesty.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But I would rather have loyalty than the honesty because
What did 21 Savage say? I'd rather have loyalty than love, blah, blah, blah. love can still stab you in the back, whatever 21 Savage said.
Yeah.
I think, is that ball without you?
I don't know.
Okay.
But okay. Gotcha. So loyalty, not honesty. Because I really don't give a fuck if you're honest to me. But if you're like
That was me. I don't know what it is for him. Hold on.
Okay, loyalty number 1.
If you're doing me wrong, I only care if you're doing me wrong or not. If you're completely bullshitting my ass, but your memes are good, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, loyalty 1. Bro, okay, if we're talking about like, is this a chick that we're gonna marry, like cuff and like?
Yes.
Say hypothetically, yeah.
Okay, then her face. That's number 2. I don't really give a fuck about her body. I would like her. I like tall and skinny. I like that model look, bro.
Yeah, that's
like,
what the fuck I just said.
Okay, and yeah, it's like, oh yeah, everyone wants a model, but like, I wanted to, like.
It's ironic because we're like big motherfuckers. I'm fat.
I know, but like, yeah, tall and pretty. That's what I like. That's what I like. If I'm gonna marry her. And then 3rd, charisma. 4th. Damn, 4th.
Type of charisma, just like,
Like, you know what I mean? Like charisma, like.
yeah.
She has like charm. Same thing. Charm.
Connection.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. That was 3, right?
Yeah.
4th, ambition. Let me hear your first 4, then I'll come up with my last one.
My first 4 is actually pretty similar to yours.
Okay.
Generic.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Thanks.
that is the generic one.
Loyalty. I do want a slimmer girl.
Yeah.
Do you think that's changing? Like people are going away from like slim thick?
I don't know.
Wait, like people are going
People
away.
are going away from the appearance of Kim Kardashian being like the most like attractive figure in general.
Yeah, I don't think Kim K is like.
No, I'm not talking about it as an individual, but like
Like
Okay.
that look.
that look.
That look, like the slim thick look, that's way more like sexual. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna get married to someone, I'm looking at other stuff besides stuff that turns me on, and the more like aesthetically pleasing. Like if I'm not like bricked up, what would I like to see? A pretty face. Some ways.
Okay. No, I think that's crazy. How you describe that shit. No, I think in general, like also just like the model, like there's obviously like gonna be a model like a figure of attractiveness. We're seeing like more slim shit, like Zoe Kravitz, Zendaya.
Yeah. Oh, bruh. Yeah.
I would
Zendaya.
rather have it like a Zendaya type than a Kim
Hyun
Kardashian.
Yeah, definitely.
You know the Squid Game. Bro.
Cause, bro, I don't know. Also, when those girls that are slim thick, when they age, they don't look as good. You know what I mean? Like
They're all fillers.
not even like it's all fillers. Like they're just kind of like.
I watched.
And if you're like skinnier, like you age better. And you're pretty, like you age better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I watched Squid Game. So the
I did
Korean
not.
chick- Okay, but it
I've
was
seen
like
the Korean chick. Yeah.
it was said she's like the most attractive motherfucker in the planet. And before I was just like, through Instagram, like, yeah, cool, And
I saw her.
heavy
Like
vibes.
she has nice features.
Yeah, I watched Squid Game. She's just like fucking beautiful and shit.
Yeah.
But when
I never watched it, but
whenever I say like an individual is beautiful as fuck, like I was saying that about I can't say a specific person.
Jaden Smith. That's
No.
what you said.
Yo.
No, I didn't say Jaden.
Yes, you did.
No. I know exactly who it was, and it was not a man.
Who was it? Say, I'll cut it out.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
And then y'all were like, oh, Jade.
the one that's always in her office.
Yeah.
What about it?
She's like
Oh,
beautiful for real.
What's her name?
I don't know if I
fucking
see.
idea.
Really, Dave? You said you like tall girls.
I appreciate beauty in general. If
Well,
I
she's
see
short,
some-
right?
Yeah, but if I see
I don't know if I agree with that.
I appreciate beauty in general. It doesn't need to be a certain girl. It just is. If something is beautiful, I'll call it beautiful. She's beautiful.
I mean, what do you think about that, Ridwan?
And she sees like an ambitious
I don't even
person
know
as
what she
well.
looks like.
She has the ambitious businesswoman walking. I fucking that. All that's hot. That's all that's hot.
I don't know.
Okay, but alright, I'll give a third because I was thinking about it, and Chris asked me, and then like this is something I have in my mind, but then I didn't remember until Chris told me. But it's like there's like some people you just don't have dull moments with. Like it's like every time you just talk to them, or every time you don't even gotta talk. It's just like being with them. It's always like
because you click. With
it's
that
just
person.
not. It's never dull.
You always like whatchamacallit, there's like those Twitter shits where it's like if you could just like sit in silence, it's like, and like be comfortable with that. It's
Yeah.
Like, have you felt like that with anyone? Romantic? No? Maybe? Yeah.
No.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too.
I don't think I've. No. Yeah. Definitely not.
Yeah. Like I feel like I'm more like pause, showing with like the homies than like.
Yeah, if I'm with the homies, because I'm not like. Okay, we could sit here for like. Actually.
I think we could sit here for like 30 seconds and it wouldn't be awkward.
Yeah, like. Especially after this podcast, let's say like we all zone out for 30 seconds. That wouldn't be weird. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like if I'm like sitting with like some random girl and it's like 30 seconds, I'll be like, so.
Yeah, I know exactly.
See, but then there's like that's what I'm saying. So then it's the type of girl where it's like you could sit there and you don't have to do that.
But at least like I feel like it's been like implied to us that it can't just be like sitting there. You know what I mean? Just like maybe I just haven't found it, but like there's like a certain scripts like established.
See, when you find it, I don't know, bro. It's different.
Put her in a chokehold. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, okay.
Put her in a chokehold.
No, I would put it's in a relationship. Yo, hold on to that shit.
Bro, but honestly, I don't even like want to find that right now. I'll keep it above.
Same, to be honest with you. I gotta get my money up first.
I gotta like do me first. Like I don't want to be in like a committed relationship.
True, same.
Well, we're talking about a
How about
hypothetical woman you're marrying.
When I'm older?
We're talking about right now. We're talking about right now. Right now.
Or
Yeah, still, that's what. Yeah.
Okay, older or right now?
I don't know.
Right now, I'm not trying to do a
No.
relationship. You just said you want. Are you? Would you be open to it?
I don't know. No.
Like,
But-
especially now, because we're gonna be leaving in a few months.
Okay, yeah, but like let's say
Yeah, let's say we stayed here for like, let's say we all went to, the college you're going to.
okay.
Wouldn't want to be in a relationship, so. Right now, in this day of my life.
Honestly, yeah.
It is just lonely some fucking times, though. But at the same time, I don't think that would solve it.
I feel like when I get lonely, I'm just like, all right, then I'm not doing something, so I should be doing something. And then if I am lonely, bro, I have family. Like, I fucking love my family. I'll just go spend time with them, and then I'll be like, all right.
When I'm lonely, I go to the hot tub. I go to the tub. Yeah, fuck it. Nobody's gonna tell me how to speak. The tub.
The tub.
People were saying, having a problem with like, hey, let's go to the tub. He was there, so he knows the context of it.
What do
But
you
like,
mean?
if I'm like, hey, let's go to the tub later.
He refers to the hot tub as the tub.
Okay.
And then some people were like, it's so weird. Why would you say the tub?
Because they're thinking like a tub, like a bathtub.
Oh.
But do you think of a hot tub first, right? Like if I'm speaking to a man, like, hey, let's go to the tub. You're thinking a hot tub.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought about a bathtub,
Okay.
to be honest.
This is.
That's why I was kind of confused.
Okay, but I love hot tubs so much, man.
I call them jacuzzis.
I call them jacuzzis too.
It's so much cooler just to call it the tub. You know what I'm saying?
Jacuzzi. Bro, it's
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I used
saying-
to say the koozie too.
What would you rather say, tub or jacuzzi?
Bro? Because
Jacuzzi.
no, it comes off good because I say let's have a
Koozie.
tub talk. Let's have some tub time.
The koozie, like,
Tub
it's like a
time.
warm word.
It reiterates.
No?
It reiterates. And like tub
It
time.
rhymes with coochie. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's comforting.
You ever been naked in a koozie?
No, I've never been skinny dipping either. I don't
I've never
get
been skinny
that.
dipping either. I just asked it.
That's skinny dipping, isn't it?
I said I've never been.
Oh.
Have you ever worked out naked?
No.
This guy's worked out naked. He went to his neighborhood
Why?
gym.
Okay, you keep on just lying.
naked.
You keep on just blatantly lying. I went to my garage and worked out naked.
What's the benefit of that?
Wait, like, not even underwear?
No one was home.
I think I've done. I might have had just.
Actually, no, people were.
Okay, I had my compression shorts.
Yeah,
on.
people were home when he did that too.
Oh.
Yeah, but nobody bothers me in the garage. It's like my only me place. I tell people the only time like I really just have time to myself is when I'm working out, I'm taking a shit, or I'm in the shower. That's the only time I have to myself.
My time to myself, bro. I have a basketball hoop in my front yard, and just when I shoot around, like that's my time.
Bro, I don't even play basketball anymore.
Okay, one thing is like, I will always like be shooting around. Like shooting a basketball is like second nature to me. I love that, bro. Like,
You left
that's
that.
something I can't like get enough of. Like I
You
love
left that
shooting.
for golf.
Fuck golf. Like, I fucking hate golf.
You know what? Bro, I feel like you just hate whatever you're committed to. I'm being so serious. I feel like you're scared of
I feel like I
commitment.
hate whatever I'm not good at.
No, you're scared of commitment. Don't lie. You're scared of commitment not just to relationships, but to anything. You commit
No.
to basketball and you're scared that you commit to golf and you don't like it.
He's not committed to golf.
If I made you do something...
Yeah, I was never really committed
Okay.
to. I was being forced to play golf
Okay,
by my dad.
okay, but you're like motherfucking arguing. Like, if you make someone do something, they'll just not like it.
No.
What?
Actually, yeah. When people force me to do shit, I don't like it. I want to do what I want to do. I actually agree with you on that.
Yeah, so exactly. That's with basketball and that's with golf. If you force yourself into a schedule with anything,
But
I feel
people
like
are not making
Exactly. But what if I get in? Like, let's say I'm getting into a relationship. No one's fucking forcing me, so obviously I'm gonna enjoy
okay, but
that.
you feel obligated.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
There's an obligation.
That's also part of the reason, like, why I don't
Balls.
want to like a girl, because I don't want to be like. It's like it. Okay, part of it is the commitment. I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't know. I care about me the most. I'll be honest.
See, bro, we just have a whole bunch of narcissistic motherfuckers. And
No, it's not even
we're both
narcissistic.
It's okay. I'm a narcissist. You're a narcissist. It's okay. We go around. We're all narcissists.
Honestly, yeah, fuck it. I'm a narcissist, but I don't even feel like that part is like my narcissistic like qualities. Like,
That sounds pretty narcissistic.
no, doing what I want to do is narcissistic.
Over
I'm not
anything
putting
else.
like someone else down. Obviously, if
That
I'm
doesn't,
taking
that doesn't mean to be being. That's the thing. My definition of narcissist is different from most, and I call people narcissists, and they're like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up, Dave." But the thing is, I have a different definition, and I think it's a pretty good definition.
What is your definition? Damn, we've been talking for a while, haven't we?
Yeah. It's just like extreme self-loathing.
Fuck,
Grab
dude.
it. Oh my god.
It's only 4? Okay, never mind. We got some time. Okay. What else? What else?
But I do think it's a lot of commitment.
For me, it's just like extreme self-loathing, which me and Arjun both have. Excuse me, I spit.
Oh, would
I
you
thought
have someone?
self-loathing's when you hate yourself.
Loathing is loving.
It is?
I don't know.
I loathe over yourself. I love you.
No way.
Pretty sure.
I'm gonna search that up.
So it doesn't mean like you need to like be a dickhead to other people, but if you love yourself more than like anyone else, that's narcissism and that's self-love.
Self-loathing or self-hatred is extreme criticism of oneself.
You dummy. You dumb.
The face is made. Okay, it's fine. I don't think I'm a narcissist though.
I think you're a narcissist. I think Arjun's a narcissist, and I think I'm a narcissist.
Would you say Tyler's a narcissist then?
I don't know. Here, I never thought about that.
Was Lebron a narcissist?
No,
How is he not a narcissist?
because he does not love himself.
You fucking love yourself, bro.
No, he doesn't.
First of all, loving yourself is not being a narcissist.
Like
Yeah.
overly loving yourself, like thinking you're great at it.
Thinking you're what?
Like, if I'm like,
Oh shit.
like for example, if like I like to hear myself talk, which in general
Episode.
I kind of do.
I don't like hearing myself talk.
No,
I think it's part of the reason
Not like
why
the
I don't.
literal definition, but you know when it's like someone like shut the fuck up. You just like to hear yourself talk, and that means you just like talk a lot. But like for example, if I'm in a conversation, I'm just like, dude, I feel like I can just like speak.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's like I would rather hear people talk about themselves than talk about myself.
Yeah, and like you have an incomfortability with like you talk about how you need time for self-reflection. Weird One has like an incomfortability of self-reflecting. I feel like, which is like doesn't seem narcissistic.
I feel like. Wait, you actually? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't talk to people about it, like, my personal life. I mean, there's only, like...
I mean, okay, my personal life, I only talked about, like, the shit that's personal, like, really personal, that's only, like, my parents. Yeah, maybe my sister.
Okay, you have a good relationship with your parents to be able to, like, talk about that.
Yeah, there's so much shit I don't tell fucking anyone. Like, even though we have a podcast, like, I'm being so serious. It's not about that, but, like, talking about just, like...
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of stuff.
I'm not talking about this shit that's, like, too deep to tell anyone. I'm just talking about, like, shit about yourself. It's, like... The fact that I could, like, talk about how, like, I'm a narcissist shows that I've done enough self-reflection to feel comfortable with the fact that I am a narcissist. And I have a comfortability with me as a human being.
Okay, you know what? I kind of agree with you. I am a little bit of a narcissist because I do stuff where I'm like, all right, do other people do that?
Like, I think another sign of it is, like, just being okay with being alone.
Yeah, I'd rather be alone. Like, I feel like...
See, this is where we're different. I hate being alone.
What?
I hate being, like, alone.
I feel like I get, like, it's very easy for me to get sick of people. Like, where I'll be like, I spent too much time with them. I'm like, bro, like, I can't be with anyone right now. Like, yeah. I just need to be fucking alone. Like,
see, I agree with that, even though I don't spend that much time with other people. And it's in general, like, if I'm hanging out with people, I don't, like, it's, like, usually 2 people. I always try and, like, hit for 2. It's just, like, being in big groups. It's not even, like, anxiety.
I feel like I prefer... Okay, it's not... I like going out. I love going out. I love spending time with other people. But I need to be alone at times. I need to be. Like, I can't be, like, you know?
Yeah,
you agree with that?
I feel like that's everyone. But,
actually, yeah, that is everyone.
It's not, like, needing that time to be alone, but it's, like, enjoying that time just, like, by yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, your own company with your own mind. It's, like, more significant than, like, you know?
Yeah, because sometimes I think, like, if I spend time with someone else, what am I getting out of that? As opposed to, like, spending time with myself and doing something that I wanted, like, whatever it is.
Doesn't that sound narcissistic? A little bit. If you take
a little bit. Actually, yes.
Yeah, see, so everyone has, like, a little bit of narcissism. Like, it doesn't mean that you're, like, a narcissist, which, I mean, yeah, like, if you have qualities of being a narcissist, that means you're part narcissist, but it doesn't mean, like, you're encompassed by that. It doesn't mean, like, if I'm, like, I'm a narcissist, that doesn't mean, like, if, I don't know, I'm gonna fucking, like, become a billionaire, like, fucking CEO and, like, employ a bunch of 5-year-old Chinese kids. That just means, like, I love myself.
That was pretty specific.
Yeah, Dave, you gotta tell us something?
Dave, didn't you say you had, like, a dream of, like, you being, like...
That's bullshit, but I do have dreams. I feel like one day I could be on a magazine. Sorry, that's fast.
I have, like, very, like, in terms of, like, high aspirations, I like, have those types of aspirations for myself as well. Would you say that's, like, a quality of a narcissist?
No, that's just dream.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a narcissist in general. So, like, everything, it's like, if you reach a certain point, I think it's, like, toxic. But, like...
So, you see, I think that circles around, because when I said that I want someone who I could, like, always be in their company with, it's because I want to be around people. Like, I don't like being by myself.
Do you not want to be by yourself? Here, how about this?
Honestly, I'm kind of like, I love being by myself.
Is it being...
Okay, you know why? And this is narcissistic.
Let me hear it.
Because I fucking love myself.
There we go.
Yeah.
I fucking love myself,
there we go.
too.
Yeah.
I love myself.
I love myself a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, yes.
And
I say this, I can wholeheartedly say that if I had the opportunity to be like, if God was like, all right, you can be somebody else. Yeah. I would say no unless it was LeBron James.
Yeah. You say, fuck you, God. I love me more than anyone else.
If God was like, you could be LeBron James, I might say yes. But anybody else, I'd say no.
I think I kind of disagree with that. Because, like, there's LeBron James, there's, I don't know, fucking Kanye West.
Elon Musk. That'd be pretty sick to be Elon Musk, bro.
But what I was gonna ask you is it being by yourself or is it not doing anything? Because you know they're mutually exclusive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because there's a difference between that. Like I hate not doing anything.
Yes.
But like if I'm by myself and I'm working out, Because usually it's when you're with other people that you have something to do. So is it not doing anything, or is it not being around other people?
Honestly, I think it's a bit of both. Because, like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't do as much stuff when I'm by myself. But also when I do stuff by myself, I don't know if like, when I don't play video games by myself. I actually, like, I find that boring. I don't know why. I can't play video games by myself for, like, more than an hour.
I used to do that a lot, and now I'm just like, bro, that's so fucking boring.
I used to do solos in Fortnite. I was a fucking loser.
I used to do, yes, I used to do, like, that kind of shit, too.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
But I guess I don't do that much by myself. But even when I do, I feel like it would be so much more fun if there was other people
Do
with
you
me.
love yourself?
I don't
You
know.
have to love yourself, bro. That's one thing that...
That's in the top 5 attractive traits quality.
Yeah.
I
think that's my fifth one.
That's
my fifth one.
That's
loving and respecting yourself. That's the fifth one.
That's 2.
You
That's
got
2
to,
for me.
bro.
Loyalty, loving yourself, physical attractiveness, ambition, and what's the other motherfucker I said? Oh, just charisma.
Because if you love yourself, you know who you are. I feel like confidence comes from loving yourself.
I agree.
That's where confidence comes from. Because once you're secure with yourself, then you're like, I don't really give a fuck about what other people think about me, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be me and I love who I am.
Yeah.
That was a thing that I struggled with a lot, though, because I used to not love myself.
I agree with that so much. I agree with that, like, completely so much. Like, I don't know, for me, I felt like I've completely 180'd my demeanor, and
Yes.
that's been the biggest change with me. Like, I feel like before I really didn't have the confidence because I didn't love myself, and that's why sophomore, freshman year especially, I was like a little pussy fit. And freshman year, I was like really toxic because I needed to like enforce my masculinity, enforce my like myself on others to like be the alpha. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't secure with myself.
I feel like when on my journey to loving myself, it started with superficial stuff. Being like, because I cared what other people thought about me. So it was like...
Lifting weights.
Yes, lifting weights. And then once I like got over that and I was like, okay, well now I have the superficial stuff. But I still feel like kind of like I don't love myself. You know what I mean? Like I love how I look. I love all that superficial shit, but I don't really love myself. Then that's when I was able to start like, that was when I was able to start like working like on like my character, who I was, and then like becoming the person that I want to be. That's kind of where I am right now, mentally, just becoming the person I want to be.
Most definitely, same.
And I feel like that's so much harder than the superficial thing.
Yeah, superficial thing you could gain.
Yeah.
Generally. Like I swear to you, my sophomore year, I felt like I felt like I was like in general more attractive. I did more shit my sophomore year than like I would now, but at the same time, like I was fucking miserable or something. I'm fucking happy as shit now.
Bro, I'm loving life right now.
I know. I every day I wake up.
I'm like, damn,
happy.
yes.
Like I don't even know what you're telling. Like sometimes I'm just like going around school. I'm just like smiling.
But okay, but there's sometimes I have my off days. Everyone has your off day where you like feel like shit.
But the off days aren't like before where it'd be like, dude, why the fuck am I like around here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Why the fuck am I doing this? Now it's just like, okay, this is kind of mid. This is kind of boring. It's not like, fuck, I fucking woke up this morning. You know, it's...
Bro, there was a point where I was like, I was not suicidal, but if like, okay, definitely not suicidal. Let's get that fucking straight. But if I was like, if I just somehow died right now, I wouldn't be that mad. Like, I wouldn't be mad.
That's crazy. But the thing is,
but I wouldn't want to die.
Yeah.
It would just be like, if I died right now, I'd be like, oh, fuck. But now I'd be mad if I died.
I'd be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, I'd be like,
fuck,
right bro.
I'd be like, fuck you. Somebody murdered me, I'd say, fuck you. You took me out of the beginning of probably the greatest life you'll ever fucking...
Yeah, bro, that's exactly how I feel. You just gotta get like that, bro. It takes time. It takes like, I don't know how, bro. I don't know. I feel like you like reach that breaking point. I feel like for me, I had a breaking point. Did you?
I did.
Where I was like, I was like, bro, my breaking point was I punched a hole in my wall. And then that's when I realized I was doing something wrong. I was like, I need to like fix.
I have a bunch of breaking points.
I'm the opposite. Like, I don't know how, but I'm like completely the opposite. like in sophomore year, those were the times where I was like, my off days were like, whatever, this is a midday. But now my off days are like, why am I doing this? So like, I'm
You're
like
going through what I was
opposite.
going through, bro.
This is, bro, I've never said this fucking out loud. Ironically, the thing for me was working out. I would like spend like fucking 2.5 hours at the gym because I wouldn't want to go home.
They would be, okay, but then when I had like my working out phase, bro, I became like so like, all that like bad energy in me, bro, I was spending the gym. I used to work out like so crazy, but I would spend like probably as much time as you were spending in the gym every day. Every fucking day, bro. It gave me something to do. It made me feel like I was actually doing something. It made me feel less insecure about myself, made me love myself more.
Like, people always talk about like basketball players. I always understood this. It's like everything on the court is kind of superficial way. The real problems like happen when we step off of it. And that's how I felt about working out at the time. I hated playing basketball at the time. My sophomore year is the only point in time, and probably I hate this so much. Like, it turned something that I loved into a fucking burden. And I hated playing basketball so fucking dearly much at that time point. So really all I had was working out. That's how I got big as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
So as like people were like, damn, David, you're getting so fucking big. It was like, it's nice to hear that and all, but like, bro, I have nothing to show for it. Like, I have nothing. Like tangible.
Yeah.
I'm still fucking broke. I'm not fucking happy. I don't fucking love myself. But hey, I got some fucking muscles. At least it's noticeable to the rest of the world.
But I agree with you. It's really I don't know, bro. Is that what maturing is? Going through this?
Maybe.
Maybe that's what it is, bro.
Maybe, no. Are we matured then?
No.
Okay.
I'm definitely not.
Because that's what I'm saying. I'm just beginning. Like,
yeah, I feel like
since
that
I've finished
too.
basketball, or no, since I've quit actually since I finished basketball, I've been so fucking happy. I think the one individual, I'm always gonna go back. I cried my last game, and I thank this man so much, Elijah, because he made it so that I could finish basketball and be happy with my basketball trip. Even though I didn't finish, I was like, so great, or we didn't finish on a win, or what the actual achievement was. Being with Elijah and finishing it how I did, where I loved basketball, made it so I finished that whole chapter of my life and was like, this is cool. And if I didn't have that, I could have been vengeful for so long about it. I could have been vengeful and insecure for so long. But now it's like, it's all okay, you know? So I've been able to move on and be happy with it.
I feel like for me, bro, because I also really like, bro, I don't know. I love basketball. Sometimes. And I kind of like, I actually enjoyed my time on JV, especially our practices, bro. Because me and Aiden get into it so much. I remember like me and Aiden, like, I don't know if we pushed each other, but we were like getting really physical. I just think I like that competitiveness. I don't know.
I got it.
I don't even know, man. I don't know where I was going with that, but like I feel you on that like basketball shit.
Yeah. I could never reach that my sophomore and junior year because I was focused on so much extra shit rather than the pure game. But
yeah, I feel like when I hated the game most was my freshman year, which is when I was like so focused on how everyone else was doing. Like, oh, am I doing better than them?
Yeah.
Am I like, I want to make JV so bad. Like, I need to score so many, like this many points. No, that's
the time.
That's when I hate basketball.
I hate basketball when we put stipulations on it, when we put things that are more in basketball in it. And you could see that in individuals such as like Jaden this year in his senior year. Once you take away or once you add to just the pure game of basketball, it becomes fucking hell. But really the pure game of basketball is such a fucking great shit. And it's once I was able to be brought back to that in my senior year that I fell in love with it again. Like, I'm telling you, every time we practiced, I was so fucking happy to be there. In morning practices, I would be smiling and shit. I'd be working so hard to day before. What?
No, senior year, yeah.
Yeah, so I could wake up early and just be fucking so happy to just be in a fucking basketball gym at 5:30 in the morning. And you know what that reminded me of everything? Drew fucking...
Drew?
Coach Drew.
Oh, yeah.
It brought me
Love
all the
that
way
guy.
back to that, and I fell in love with the sport once again, and I ended the sport loving it.
I feel like I went, even though I quit my senior year, I was enjoying it. So I didn't enjoy the games part, I'm not going to lie, because I didn't get PT and I didn't really fucking like... But I loved the practice. With the runs that we had when I went to practice, I feel like the basketball, for me, it's like, when I'm like working hard, I'm giving it my all, and it's just like the competitiveness. I love that shit. I love that energy.
Most definitely.
I fucking love that
Shot in a
energy.
motherfucker face.
Yeah, it's like weird. It's like the alpha in you comes out, like.
Yeah, most definitely. Fucking love that too.
Cause I'm pretty like chill guy outside of like the court, but like when I'm getting into it in basketball, bro, like I like get into it, and that's rare for me. I'm not like as like passionate and competitive about that many things in life. But it's like things that I enjoy, things that I find I like. I do the I don't know.
By the way,
I don't know.
about Coach Drew, I remembered like the gameplay system that he like gave to us in like 5th, 6th, 7th grade, and the way he coached back then like really shows the change in like the sport of basketball. We were talking about this earlier about how LeBron's able to control the game because there's help defense now opposed to like hand checking. Coach Drew like taught basketball in such an old school way that
What was it like? I forgot. I remember we had a baseline runner.
Yeah.
I remember that was like a big part of our offense.
baseline runner, you put the small in the paint. The small
Yeah,
in the paint,
yeah.
and you don't switch. And no floaters.
I remember
So
that.
the biggest thing about this is I was thinking about this, and Draymond said he was the most influential defender in basketball. I agree with that. This is getting
Switch everything, help defense.
Yeah. Because his ability for switching everything and help defense, he's been able to affect a 5-on-5 a game basketball more than anyone else. Because going all the way back to Drew, it's back then like you weren't able to play help defense, so you're just guarding one individual. Draymond is guarding a whole 5 individuals. Because when you would play a guy like Draymond back in the day, you'd have the baseline runner and could just sit in the corner, and he couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Whereas Draymond, wherever you put him, he's affecting how the ball is moving, where it's going, and how the shot is taken.
Okay, I think we talked about enough basketball. Anything else?
I don't know. How long has it been?
It's been a while.
Yeah, I think it's probably like 4:40 right now.
Dave,
Damn. Are
you
I think
serious?
that I've been like really, I think I'm the exact opposite of you.
Jesus
Holy
fucking
shit.
Christ.
Hey,
1
man.
hour, 21 minutes? What the balls?
Wait, what were you gonna say? The exact opposite is Dave. How?
Alright.
Because, bro, like everything he says he had his sophomore year to now is
Do we even
Like
want to post
opposite.
this?
There's some of the shit where you had to cut out, but it could be
I actually just, I don't know. You guys can post it, but I just enjoyed this conversation for what it was.
I
Like,
did. Thank you for
Bro,
coming
that
on.
was a lovely
Finish your statement.
conversation. Wait, yeah, finish up.
no, bro. I just think I fell off since like sophomore year. Cause like sophomore year was when I was at my high, and like all these things that you talk about now, like
Fell off
that's
how,
that's
Ridwan? It's
all
'cause
the
you-
stuff I had in sophomore year. But now all the stuff that you complained about in your sophomore year is the stuff I have now.
Listen, bro.
Bro.
You gotta like fell off. Like, okay, that's the thing. We're like,
You're letting outside circumstances
Yeah.
change how you fall. If I could do this all over again, I would tell myself basketball didn't matter. Like, like the way
what other people think, bro? What is, bro?
No, in my own head, like I feel like I'm
I
like a
know.
shell of the
I used to
person
be like that too. I used to think like that. But I don't know, bro.
it's not what you do or what you actually accomplish that actually fills that shell. It's just like how you represent yourself.
But I want to be that person that I was in sophomore year.
But you're the
Is that
same
You
guy.
want to be? Like, what do you mean? You want to play soccer again?
Okay, yeah. What do you mean by like? be
Bro,
that
I don't
guy?
know. I just
Say okay, because I actually used to think I had a pretty good sophomore year. I enjoyed my sophomore year. I get what you mean, but like, okay, first of all, look back on it, bro. Like, you only think about like the good parts of it. I'm sure there's plenty of bad parts. First of all, second of all, it's like I don't know how to explain this to you. It's just like you have to like realize like that wasn't shit. Like for me, I was realizing like my sophomore year, like it was fun in the moment, but looking back on it, like I was like, I don't know. I feel like,
Bro, I look back on it, I find it fun. Like Dave was talking about his basketball stuff. That's all the stuff. Like sophomore year, I was excited to go to morning practices. I had fun with soccer, like all the time. I was excited to go to soccer practice. Like this year, I was so worried about like playing time. Like, you know, I was talking to you about like, bro, I'm like, I just want to quit. Like I don't enjoy this anymore. I hate this.
yeah.
I don't know, and it translates to a lot of the stuff we were talking about earlier as well. But yeah, but I wish I could have like what I had sophomore year now.
So the real like,
What do you think changed between then and now?
Bro, I don't know.
You gotta find that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I just
I don't
lost
think you
myself
need to
in between
find
that.
No, yeah,
change.
okay,
you
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
you don't revert back to sophomore year. You grow from what you're at now.
You shouldn't want to be that person that you were.
You're not you. That's the thing. I feel like I was chasing my middle school self through a lot of time. You don't like, you shouldn't chase like what, I know it's corny to say, but you can't like chase the past. Just like build from what you have now.
I used to be exactly like that. I would like, cause after my sophomore year is when I was going through it, bro. Like when we hopped, like the pandemic first started, and then I kind of hit after that summer, like beginning of junior year. I think 2020 was the worst year of my life, like by far. That was like, so I was going through that, bro. I don't know, like you just gotta, and I would think about that same shit too, but you can't just like stay where you are right now and be like, damn, keep looking back on the past. You gotta like do something. You gotta like move on from that. You gotta have that. It's like the fight or flight, bro. It's like, all right, I don't like where I'm at right now. Let me make a fucking change. How can I make a change? How can I fucking get past this? You know what I mean?
If you don't,
I feel you. Like you're in that like slump. Like, bro, I was in that. You just gotta get past it. Find how.
yeah.
It's within you. You gotta find that. I've told you that before. Like, for me, it was working out. I was like, that's what got me out of my slump. That's what started bringing me out of it.
Yeah.
You just gotta find what it is for
If you don't love what you're doing right now, don't do it.
Yeah.
Do something different.
Find who you are, bro. Don't do shit for other people. Don't care about what other people think about you. Do what you love to do.
At this point in your life, you have no obligations to anything. You don't have to do anything at this point.
You
You're about
shouldn't
start
go
a
to
new life
college
as a college
feeling
student.
like this either.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because then, like high school, when you come back, it's kind of unfair.
Yeah.
Bye, Orange Juice Podcast. That was hour 30.